What's good? What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty in the booth here for the first time for week 13 of the RFL. And thank God it's not a rain game. It's actually sunny here in San Antonio, even though in real life it's probably nighttime. It's daggone 9:43 at night right now for me, but good thing we don't have to hear these guys, Kate Scott and Brock Hubert, on the call. It's your boy Smitty here for this matchup between the Dreadnoughts and the Celtic Tigers. Usually makes for a great game. The Celtic Tigers have won more of these matchups though than they have met, but it is the Dreadnoughts coming into this match that are with a better record and more on fire, as they are 8-3 on the season, and the Celtic Tigers are 6-5. Just cut off a loss in a good competitive matchup against the Explorers, 23-13. And as for the Dreadnoughts, just came off a solid win over the Steamers, 35-20. But with that being said, not going to waste too much time. Game's already been pushed back long enough. Let's get this game on the road and ready to go, as we are here at the Fortress. And the Celtic Tigers kicks it off to the Dreadnoughts. They'll get it from the 5-yard line to start out, as it will end at the 25. Coming out onto the field, it's the starting quarterback from Oregon, back in College Series 2, Owen Jack. 17 touchdowns to 6 interceptions, having himself a solid season. 2,819 passing yards, and his team with more than twice as many wins as losses, looking to keep that to be the case at the end of this one, here in front of their home crowd, as they will hand this one off to their star back, Cam Perkins. And just look at that performance last week. Didn't see the end zone, but 13 carries for 145 yards against the Steamers defense. That is very impressive. We'll have to see if that run game can be just as potent here against the Celtic Tigers here tonight, as it will be just a 1-yard gain on his first carry. They'll give him another carry here, and to the outside he goes. One-on-one tackle will be made, though, by the safety, Damori Williams, the first ever submitted player in the RFL, as he will hold that to just a 5-yard gain. And they'll send the blitz, picked up well by the line, and this is deflected by Martin. 4th down. So the Celtic Tigers come out here with good defense. They'll force a punt and get a 3-and-out. And how about the ARC East? I don't know. I know we haven't been having any podcasts like that lately, guys. Sorry, been busy, you know, the usual. But if anybody's been, oh man, what a juke move. Cam Perkins gets out to the, I said Cam Perkins. I think that's Tyreek Fitz. Yeah, Tyreek Fitz gets out there to about 30 plus. But let's go get a look at Justin Jones. 20 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. Almost 3,500 yards passing. He's been having a phenomenal season, but looking to keep his team away from a 500 record at 6-6, as he'll come out under center. And as they start this drive off, it'll be on the ground with Trey Worsley, who had 14 carries for 71 yards. Didn't see the end zone either, but very effective on the ground when utilized. This Celtic Tigers offense, the number 5 ranked offense in the league, number 2 in passing, running this season though in the bottom half at 21. As they'll go with 2 run plays to start things off, and Trey Worsley will pick up another 3 yards, and it'll be 3rd down and 4. Didn't even get to go into the ARC East, but yeah, the ARC East is just stacked. We just saw the Bulls get a win, and a throw over the middle for the first catch of the night for Matt Niani. Matt Niani on a simple drag route, but I mean, you see 11 just everywhere on the field making plays, and Justin Jones just loves going to this guy. Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. He's won more Receiver of the Year awards than any receiver in the RFL up to this point. And still very effective, as this pass will be out of bounds. Looked like there was no receivers on that left side. Second and 10. They will run Worsley. Good one-on-one tackle made there. If he'd been able to break by, that would have been a big first down gain, a big gain nonetheless. Didn't get to see the jersey number on who that was that made the tackle, but Justin Jones underneath on the drag again. Big conversion with the tight end. Chandler back out of Ohio State, former Wisconsin Badger as well in his first season in College Series 3. Won a national championship with the Buckeyes in CS4. And here's a run with Trey Worsley, and it's just something, I mean, even though he's having a pretty solid season statistically, not really too crazy in average, but not doing all too bad. You can tell Trey Worsley is definitely aging, just not that same back he used to be in those one-on-one situations. You like to see him try to make a guy miss as he used to, and here goes a dangerous throw. Tried the one-on-one, and it is swatted away, incomplete by the free safety Roman Morrison, former Columbus Explorer a few years ago. Has found a home here in San Antonio, though, making plays left and right. Here's a throw over the middle of the field, and Chandler back is in the red zone with back-to-back third down conversions. And it always seems to be tough for the Dreadnoughts when they got to face up against the Celtic Tigers. But the Dreadnoughts here in front of the home crowd, you know, looking to have that momentum and, of course, their success this season kind of carry them through to get this win. Right now, defense struggling. Great defensive play there, though, however, as Ricky Tutley, the former Texas Longhorn, is on Chandler back that time. 2nd and 10. Worsley gets the carry, just 2 yards. He's got 16 on 5 carries, so in a 3-yard per carry average right now. This is not that great. Been converting on third downs all drive, and they will convert again with Matniani to the 7. 1st and goal, CT. Trips in the boundary. Justin Jones going to motion. And going back to the left side is back. They'll hand it off, and Worsley, they're doing a great job of containing him as that carry is going just back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal. And they will go right back to their old reliable running back, but the defense holding that to just 1 yard. Can they hold in the red zone? Justin Jones in the gun. They'll send a blitz. He'll fire. Got a man. And it's a touchdown for the Celtic Tigers. Ross Steerdorf in for 6. And what a drive in the resilience of Justin Jones and the faith that they have in him leading this offense. You couldn't have asked for a better guy to come in and take over for the GOAT, as I like to call him, of Drake Crowell's crazy storyline, and to have Justin Jones come in and do the things he's been doing ever since his departure from the team. I mean, it's just been nothing short of incredible. Almost makes you wonder. I mean, look at that drive. 15 plays to go 66 yards for the touchdown. They just could not stop these guys on third down, and they do not want that to be a problem throughout this game, as the Dreadnoughts will get this one out to the 25-yard line, and last time out onto the field didn't go so well. 3 and out, had to punt it away. Defense was on the field a long time, so at least the offense is even more rested. Let's see if they can make some plays against this Celtic Tigers defense, as they'll come out here in the gun, looking to pass over the middle, and Cam Jones cannot hold on in the double coverage. You rarely see him even drop those, but he'll drop that one, and he'll bring up 2nd down. Sending 4, pressure's coming. He breaks the sack, and there goes Owen Jack. Down at the 31-yard line. A little slow to get up. It looks like he's going to get up, though. That's a great sign. See him get injured earlier, and Matt Jones had to step in a few games. Got to be wary of that. Never know if it's a lingering injury. Pressure's coming. Fires, and wow. Cam Jones catches that, and that looked more difficult than the double in traffic catch he had to try to make earlier. Got absolutely blasted to make that play up on the field in the wheel, and Bang! Absolutely smacked. I don't know who that was. I think that was Martin, who had a deflection earlier to bring up the 3-and-out. Tried to knock that one loose. It's tough, man. You can't consistently make him drop the ball. And Owen Jack is just finding ways to escape this defense right now. And that looked like he should have been sacked for sure for at least a 5 to 6 yard gain. And somehow he hits a little slow hezzy. And it works. Pressure's coming off a blitz. Underneath. Hits the drag. Big gain. Peter Vaz gets to the 34-yard line. This offense was very effective last week against Memphis. And it's not easy to score against the Steamers like that. 35-point they were to put up. That was Peterson, former Bison, was able to make that play. And here goes a huge lane. Cam Perkins almost free to the end zone, but he'll get to the 7 for a 1st and goal for San Antonio. And they did a great job of this last week, providing huge running lanes for Perkins to get busy. They'll get him another carry. Look at that block to the end zone. He's untouched. Touchdown, San Antonio. And they answer back with a great drive themselves. We could be in for a shootout. Look at that block. Oh, man. I think that was, don't tell me that was Reed Holmberg just got put on his back like that. That's their best linebacker, Hall of Fame linebacker in the RFL for sure. Just getting manhandled. Didn't even get to see who that was, the jersey number, or who put him down. I believe it was the left guard. It should be the right guard. If you're looking at the right guard, that means that was Travis Archibald more than likely. And the extra point ties this up. 7-all here in San Antonio as they'll take this one from the 9. And drove him back down shy of the 25-yard line, and Justin Jones back out onto the field. And here where he stands amongst the league in passing yards. 3rd this season. 3,477 yards. And that's coming in this game. He's already had some good passing yards and plays going on today. Fires over the middle of the field. What a ball! This is Chandler back all the way down inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. What a strike. What a play. This tight end is going to be a problem. This offense is going to be a problem. You got a young quarterback in Justin Jones who they signed. Young receivers, even though Matt Niani's definitely going to be gone soon. I mean, they got Cam Rux, Ross Deerdorf, and Chandler back right there. They got some weapons. So you're going to see this type of offense and firepower for years, for sure. What you don't want to see if you're a Celtic Tigers fan is that, though. That is a false start. It's going to cost them 5 yards. So Dreadnoughts get a little bit of help there on defense. Justin Jones has to throw it away. Great job there. Boy, he was running backwards on an angle. Almost found himself taking a huge loss on the sack after the penalty. And sometimes penalties can set you back too. You feel the rhythm after a big play you just got. Whoa, what a catch. And this is what I was talking about. Cam Rux, he's an up-and-coming receiver. He's been making plays just little by little, throughout his career. Every season he's been in the league. But this season in particular, he has made a ton of huge plays for this offense as they'll send him in motion to the left side. And feeling the pressure, he'll fire over the middle. It's a yard short as Matt Niani is down at the 28. Good pressure by San Antonio. Almost got there, and that is the end of an exciting first quarter here in San Antonio for the Tuesday action of doubleheader main event. Celtic Tigers, Dreadnoughts, all tied up. Field goal pending, but they're like, nah, forget that field goal. New quarter, let's go for it. Let's be aggressive. First, it should be 4th and 1. Quick throw, wide open, and it will pay off as Chandler back gets to the 23. I had a feeling they were going to go for it. They were just like, we're going to have them think we're getting 3, but nah, let's go for it. See the twos in the chat under center. They'll run it. Trey Worsley bouncing out a little bit too hard. That's still just get to the 21, and it looks like he was injured, but he's back in the lineup. Justin Jones fires over the middle. Chandler back has been getting open as if he's Travis Kelce out here. He'll get to the 6-yard line for a 1st and goal. I have not seen a tight end this open, unless it's Dexter Roy. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to Dexter Roy. He is definitely still hands down the best tight end in the league, as old as he is. Can you believe this guy's got 1,000 yards already this season for the Monarchs? If not, peep him on Neon Sports and look at what type of season he's having. It's crazy. But here goes a run. Trey Worsley almost bouncing his way through to the end zone. He'll fall just 2 yards shy. 2nd and goal. I formation. There are no receivers on the field here for the Celtic Tigers. Expect to run straight up the middle. Cuts inside. Breaks through, and it's a touchdown for CT. Forget the 3. It's 6 with an extra point waiting. They just said, hey, we got better guys up front to get that push. We'll manhandle you and get you in the end zone for the touchdown. They get it done. 2 back-to-back drives for the Celtic Tigers, where they're just exploding for big plays and, of course, putting up points. That's what you want to see. Like I said, top 5 offense in the league at number 5. And number 2, 2nd best passing offense in the league. So that's going to be extremely tough to stop. And it's already going to be extremely tough to stop if you don't have anybody covering. Oh, wow. Thought he's going to break free for a second. If you don't have anybody covering Chandler back right now, this is going to be an issue. So hopefully San Antonio starts to pick up on that. And now it's really going to, if the Celtic Tigers keep up this kind of pace offensively, and that's going to put a lot of pressure on San Antonio's offense to deliver in. I mean, their offense isn't that bad, a little bit better than middle of the pack, but they have had some down moments this season. But that is a huge catch in traffic for a 1st down. And this is one-on-one coverage, so not really traffic, just trusting your receiver to make the play, and he did. That's LaMichael Weathersby, who's been sidelined for a minute due to injury. And ever since he's come in, he's been making nothing but huge plays. Here goes Cam Perkins. Look at that cutback. Gets to the 45-yard line for a 6-yard gain. He looks like he's already primed for another breakout game. Still got to play the bell for you, and RIP to Perk for getting suspended. But 2nd and 4. Here's a throw. Wide open is Michael Simmons, former Baylor Bear. He'll get to the 26. Big 1st down. And there is absolutely nobody on him there. And yeah, Madden has to fix that. There's a couple busted plays on defense, man. Got 2 guys cover the outside guy. Let's let the out guy run wide open. RP to all the teams that had to suffer from that this season. Here's a throw to the end zone, and oh my goodness, that was dangerous. Could have got picked off. And it looks like Owen Jackson on the sideline trying to tell Frankie, chill, I got this. I know it looked bad. Frankie done said a couple words in Spanish out there, I'm sure of it. The pressure's coming, and he will not escape the sack this time. Wayne Babber throws him down, and it's 3rd and 15. This is right where the Celtic Tigers want them. Of course, they didn't want to give up this many yards and as big as plays as they've been giving up, but 3rd and 15, you'd like to have your defense in this situation as much as possible. They'll send a blitz. It's getting there, and it's going to take them out of range for a field goal as he is sacked at the 40. Big time play made there by Everett Harmon. 31-year-old, was just a 74 overall, and don't let the overalls fool you, man. Sometimes you had great overall players who just are getting up there in age. Their overalls drop. Yeah, you'll lose a couple vital areas, but a lot of key areas are still high in ratings. He was able to get through there. Good blitz, too, sent by CT as they knock this one off, and looks like it's going to find its way in the end zone for a touchback. So the offense will come out at the 20. Trey Worsley able to score his 6th touchdown of the season. He looks like he's going to be on pace to rush for 1,000 yards. got 752 so far this season. Quick throw inside. Great catch by Cam Rux. Maybe a small receiver, but he has been great at catching those contested passes thrown his direction. 2nd and 3. Great blocks. Here goes Worsley. He is stopped at the 35. That will be a first down. This Celtic Tigers offense is on fire right now. Justin Jones. Dangerous pass there. It was sailed off target too high. And CC Ekenechukwu almost came up with that one. And this is a good cornerback you want covering Matt Nayani, especially with his size, as they try to run the football there. And much better job by the defense that go around. They'll have him in the backfield. Loss of a yard. 3rd and 11. Justin Jones, rushed by 4. Pressure seems to be coming. Running outside, and is he still on his feet? Somehow he stays on his feet. It's not going to be enough for a first down, though, but a good scramble. And good defense by the San Antonio Dreadnoughts as they'll force him to punt it. You see he tried to set up his blocks here. Almost thought he was going to finesse and find a way out, but could not. And the first stop by San Antonio comes right there as the punt sails high. He's got some good blocks out there in front of him. See if he can get out past the 25. Does not, falls 2 yards shy. Still solid return. And Cam Perkins already at 45 rushing yards in this game and a rushing touchdown. So how about give this guy the football until he can stop it and open up your pass game? I think that's the way you got to try to approach this. They'll check down to him, and Perkins going to be met one-on-one by Reed. Usually that's a player that's not going to miss many open field tackles. They'll have him in the backfield for a loss of 4. Not sure if that'll count as a run play. I don't think it does. He didn't throw it behind the line. Oh, backwards. He did go behind the line of scrimmage, so it might actually count as a rush. And then he's going to be met again. This time it's middle linebacker Jamie DeSalis. Former Florida Gator, played back in College Series 1. And CT starting to sit in that heat, and my goodness, is it getting there. 3 sacks so far in this first half for Dublin. And Owen Jack, who was looking like a magician earlier dealing with the blitz pressure, just cannot get away from these guys. It looks like they're starting to catch on to his patterns on how he's moving. They're overloading that offensive line, and he's already feeling like he's in a crock pot and he's got to get up out of there as that pressure and that heat is turning up. They'll have to punt this one out of their own end zone. This is going to also offer up some good field position for the Dreadnoughts, excuse me, for the Celtic Tigers. They'll start at their own 46-yard line. Shotgun bunt formation for the Celtic Tigers. Now they'll balance out the offense as they'll motion Nayani to the right side. Quick throw into the flats, and man, Chandler Back is eating this defense up. Especially against their zone. You might not want to play that too often. And you really don't want to play man too often either. Look at this. Almost was able to finesse his way forward. With a good tackle to keep him just shy. Skeggy Thrash, former Oklahoma Sooner. Played with Daryl Johnson in College Series 2. Up down. And they'll call a toss play. Rarely does this work, but it works to perfection for Trey Worsley as he picks the right lane and hits it to the 36-yard line. And you love to see a toss play actually work. There's been a couple teams it's worked for this season in this Madden, but that was a great job of it being executed. Good job out there, too, by the blockers. Justin Jones checks it down. And Ross Deerdorf After all that going up the field, only could get back to the line of scrimmage. Roosevelt mixing in there, original Area 51 member, as Coach Frankie J likes to call his secondary. Jones, almost saw what he was trying to do there. It was there, but too much movement. It was too contorted. Really couldn't step into that throw. Jones does get this pass off, but a great job. Knocks it loose. The pressure was there by Miles Brock. They don't have to settle for the field goal. They got one of the best kickers in the league in Tyrus Wiley from the right hash. 53-yarder. And it's money. 10-point lead for Dublin. So that'll be the biggest lead so far tonight. Two-possession game, 17-7. That's a win right there for San Antonio. You know, not giving up the touchdown. And they'll be brought down at the 26. It's Cam Perkins still at the 45 yards. Haven't rushed him, and I don't expect them to do that towards the end of this first half. This second quarter almost over with. We're close to a minute left in this one with 1:08. It's been a great ball game still. Pressure's coming. Big hit over the middle. Got smoked. Can't blame him for dropping that one. Absolutely blasted on the play there. That was Fisher Owens, linebacker. Throw over the middle, and that one just straight to the turf. It was an incoming defender who was most likely going to blast him, but Owen Jack not giving his receiver an opportunity there. Sometimes, you know, that pressure's been so hot all game. Ooh, nice cutback. Kirby Britt is not going to be able to get them much. San Antonio, I mean, that drive ended really quick, and the Celtic Tigers just had to burn one timeout. Fair catch going to be called. And Justin Jones with 52 seconds and 2 timeouts, I'd still be worried. There's never a situation you'd like to be in. I saw him have a crazy game winner in the final seconds too, a few weeks ago. Quick throw inside, and somehow Matt Niani makes that catch into double coverage for 4 yards. Second timeout burned. If they're going to call that timeout, should have called it immediately, but it's about 3 to 4 extra seconds. One timeout remaining. Justin Jones fires. Matt Niani. Final timeout called. 153 passing yards in this first half by Justin Jones. And if you're going to press, you better not let him get behind you. Quick throw. What a catch. He is still on his feet. Oh my goodness. Ross Deerdorf is going to score. Touchdown, Dublin. Unbelievable play. How did he just score that? This kid's been phenomenal all year. Look at this. Runs a post route. Give me that. Hits him off like the New York slang. Bang, bang. Keeps going. And stays on his feet for the tutty. That's exactly why I said if you got the Celtic Tigers with 50, how many said 58 seconds and 3 timeouts? No, 2 timeouts with Justin Jones in this offense? No, that's not good before the end of a first half. And they score like that. This offense is scary. They'll take this one from the 8-yard line. Ooh, good juke move. 24 seconds. Let's see if San Antonio can be just as scary, man. They got all 3 timeouts. 24 seconds. Their own 31-yard line. You got arguably one of the scariest receivers in the league. I'll still say the scariest just off his size alone. I mean, 6'7", 230-plus pounds. I mean, you don't see that. That's bigger than Calvin Johnson. First down gain there. Timeout called. Bunch look. Fires over the middle. Gets it in the hands of their best receiver. Second timeout called. Can they at least get a field goal out of this ordeal, make it a 2-possession game? Already in the Dublin territory. Pressure's coming. Fires over the middle. Oh, man. Final timeout burn, 10 seconds. They got to get out of bounds real quick. Have a play just in real quick or get a touchdown shot if they find it. And this is just getting tossed out of bounds. So, yeah, it doesn't look like there's any points coming from San Antonio towards the end of this. If they do not score right here or quickly get in the field goal range in 5 seconds, they'll fire it. And that is incomplete. The end of the first half of play, and it is a 17-point game. The Dublin Celtic Tigers, man, crazy play before the end of that first half. Don't have the schedule or anything for you guys, but hey, if you're looking to keep up with the RFL, like I said, usually we have podcasts every week and everything in our seasons, but it's just been a crazy year with me being back in school. For the guys who don't know, going to aviation school and everything, man, doing this. It's been really hard to keep up with the podcast, just haven't been able to do it. Not sure if I'll be able to even do it for the rest of the year, to be honest with you guys, but we'll see. If I got the time, I'll let you guys know. But if you want to keep up with the RFL, make sure you go ahead and follow this QR code or go to the link of the RFL Neon Sports. It'll give you the stats and everything you need to know about the league, what's going on, what the standings are, playoffs, all that. You can see it right there. By the way, the first playoff picture has come out. I just haven't even had the time to show you guys what that is. And also, if you're looking to be the next star in the RFL, you got to go through college first. Go ahead and apply on our website at relocationfootballleague.com and become a player today and play in College Series 8 set to start later on this year in August. No exact time yet, but we even got college coaches coming in, man. Already hired a few guys. So get ready for that. As the kick is off, they'll take this one from the 6. And it's the Dublin Celtic Tigers who get the ball to start this second half. And how about Justin Jones in the first half? Absolutely dealing. And he was throwing dot after dot. How about that crazy play right there? Ross Steerdorf's got 2 touchdowns. Oh, man, he got blasted. I didn't know he hit him that hard. But he got 2 touchdowns, crucial touchdowns through the air. Chandler Back's been killing these guys as well. Matt Niani's been making some plays. Everyone's just eating right now for this Celtic Tiger offense. And once again, like I said, second best passing offense in the league. And of course, you know, the number 1 passing offense in the league, the Austin Armadillos. And those guys are just absolutely airing it out. Chum Lee has been able to find all kinds of targets, especially with Jordy Johnson leading the league in receiving. 2nd and 8, here he goes, setting up a screen, good cut off the block, and cannot get the first down as he'll fall a yard short. Justin Jones with 228 yards passing. He's still got an entire quarter here. And after this, as Trey Worsley gets the carry inside, it's just been a really nice balance. And oh man, that is a big loss. Chandler Back is slow to get up. This guy really spreads out the offense, and, you know, to lose him be very deadly. But, you know, also coming in his place is a very fast tight end, Skeggy Thrash. So watch out for him potentially being a threat, as this is off the mark. Tried to go to Cam Rux on what looked to have been a flag route. 2nd down. Checks it down. Trey Worsley knocked out of bounds after a 2-yard gain. Third and 8. Justin Jones. He's got to throw it away. Good defense there by San Antonio. Nice little stop. Definitely needed that for their momentum coming into this second half. It's never good to be down 3 scores You get down by more than that by this team, especially with how explosive their offense is, that's when things get ugly. Owen Jack out onto the field for the first time in this second half. He had a lot of issues dealing with the pressure of the Celtic Tigers in that first half. They were able to get to him early and often, had him a little bit erratic with the pressure. A couple in air throws, but they'll see if they can get it together. Didn't utilize Cam Perkins as much as I feel they should. He might be the answer to getting this offense going, as he gets a nice inside explosive run of 6 yards. He already got 51 yards on just 7 carries. I think you got to feed 2-4 a little bit more, as they'll come out here empty set, obviously not looking to run it unless they go with a quarterback draw. But Owen Jack feeling pressure, got the speed to run away from the D tackle, and he's got the first down as he'll kick to the 36. Saw him do that a little bit earlier, find ways to escape. Pressure was starting to get there. Good job turning nothing into something. Quick throw, Peter Vaz blasted. 2 yards. Jimmy DeSalis in on that tackle. Feeling the pressure. Got the completion, and man, speed burst. Almost was able to put on a little shimmy to get by Austin as well. And Peterson, the free agent picking up a big first down, showing you off that speed. And the catch going to be made. He just hits the deck. Samuel Peterson, their highest overall rated player at the tight end position now. Owen Jack fires, almost intercepted by DeSalis. Had it right there in his hands. Played it perfectly, but just could not finish. That's why you're on defense. 3rd and 7. Owen Jack getting lucky there. Feeling some heat. Got the completion. Good broken tackle, and there goes Reed Holmberg, stopping them in time. So what will San Antonio do here? Do you take the field goal, make it a 2-possession game? It's going to be a long field goal if you try. They don't even do that. They're going to punt it. I wouldn't have tried the field goal anyway. I mean, to the 40, yeah, most likely you're missing that. So it makes sense if you're not going to go for it, punt it away. I get it. Don't want to be too risky. But if you're not going to be too risky, you better hope this defense stops this offense. Because again, let the highlights roll. These guys been cooking. Celtic Tigers already up 17 points. Can they make it more? The kryptonite of the Dreadnoughts, man. These guys make the playoffs. I'm sure they don't want to see them. 1st and 10. Here's a run inside. Trey Worsley puts on a nasty spin move, or a little reverse spin joint, and almost got out of there for the touchdown. Hit him with the spin joint. First and 10. Here goes a run inside. Trey Worsley again. Another spin joint. He'll get the first down. There's a flag on the play, though. This is coming back. Wow. Walker Yates. Instead of a first down, it is a 1st and 16 back at their own 26. Justin Jones fires. Good ball. Good tackle. 5 yards gained back. Yeah, Pat, hold Jones. 2nd and 11. Throws on the outside. That is Cam Rucks. To the 36-yard line. It's 3rd and 6. Motion over to the left side. Skaggy Thrash still in for Chandler back. And Justin Jones, how do you throw that? Throws an absolute dime, crossbody to Ross Deardorf. I mean, who else? Who else do you throw to if he's cooking like this? Dots. My goodness. It's still crazy. I mean, Justin Jones not in the MVP conversation still yet. I mean, he's up there But, I mean, of course, Gino Gannon looks to be the guy running away with it still. But, man, he's been having a great season. Jones fires Deerdorf again, just cooking them. And they just cannot stop 81 right now. They don't have anyone to stop him right now. I mean, the coverage is there. He's just making the play regardless. And when you got a guy who's just feeling it in the game, who's impossible to stop, usually that's a long day and another dot. Oh, my goodness. Justin Jones is absolutely on one right now. You couldn't have thrown that any better. Skeggy thrashed the checked-in tight end. Have we ever seen this many consecutive dots in this season? Justin Jones, he's taking off too? Oh my goodness, gets to the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and 2. This guy's doing everything. Motion of Cam Rux into the bunch formation. Dumps it off. Great read here. This is like the perfect drive for a quarterback right now. This has been incredible to watch right now. This guy's fully taking command. Play action. If he throws a touchdown, oh my goodness. Touchdown, Celtic Tigers. And that could even be it. I mean, wow. You couldn't have asked for a better quarterback drive than that. And that is Damon Mackey, the veteran tight end. Mackey, I think, used to be a former Dreadnought too, by the way. What's going on his old team? And the extra point is good. 31-7. 9 plays, 78 yards. That drive was that crazy. I had to lose character for most of that drive. Like, that's... wow. I'll get shy of the 25-yard line. Let's see if Owen Jack can get this thing going, man. And like I said, I mean, it's looking pretty bad right now with the score being where it's at. It is a 24-point game right now, but I still would try to run this ball. Try to establish the run game to get some of that pressure off of Owen Jack. Oh, man. Smacked by about 3 Celtic Tigers right there, but it's a nice 5-yard gain. Holds on to it. Run inside. There we go. I mean, look at this. He's been doing this every touch. You got to give him the rock. He might still have 100 yards rushing at the end of the night. That's how effective he's been. If they at least even give him 10 carries. That's his 8th. They don't run him here. Here's a throw outside. Good catch, but good coverage here too. He's definitely developing into a great corner. I remember he played at Penn State in the first ever college series. Joseph McCrary. Quick throw and boom. Smacked. Just shy of the first down. That's Kilo Austin. Good catch though. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter, guys. We're in the 4th and final. And boy, it's been CT all the way. 31-7. Get those 4s in the chat. Final 14 minutes of the game here in this Week 13 matchup in San Antonio, and the Fortress has not held up. As we'll throw this on the outside, there's a flag, and this might even be coming back. I think that flag came out too early before the pass, so yeah, that's holding. Yeah, no roughing the passer there. Jake Cowser. Still have a first down. They're looking at a 3rd and 11. Everything just going wrong for the Dreadnoughts. Cannot have that mistake. There's a throw over the middle. And honestly, I'm not going to lie. He had no choice but to put that in the turf. Because if it was accurate, probably would have got picked off by Fisher Owens there. And they're going for it on 4th down right now. Hopefully they get it. If not, I mean, the score could get even more uglier. They'll send the blitz too. They're going to send some heat. He's going to bomb it. 1-on-1. Oh, what a catch by Cam Jones. I mean, you got to make this play at least once in the game, right? I mean, that's as great as coverage as you could ask for. But when you got a 6'7" tall receiver like this is just going to happen from time to time, man. And there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, that was perfect coverage. You were right there. He just mossed you. Absolutely mossed. First and goal at the 2. They might have to do that throughout this game. Oh, and Jack trying to get out of there. Brought down. That's not going to count as a sack, as Fisher Owens, he's getting a lot of playing time right now. I believe they do have their key linebacker injured, which is why he's playing so much. Michael Freeh, and he's done a great job filling in for him. A fire over the middle. Cam Jones trying to reach the end zone. Falls a yard short. 3 sacks tonight for the Celtic Tigers. They're ranked 21st in the league in that category. 3rd and goal, and a flag again. Discipline just is not there tonight for the Dreads. And that's going to be the old vet. Samuel Peterson's been out of football a little bit too long, huh? They don't have Perkins in the backfield. This is going to be Javonte Gilliam checking in that running back. Pressure's coming, and a sack. There it is. And it's going to be the rookie, Luis Quintana, out of Miami. We'll drop him. He's been having a great season, too. He's also got his name thrown in the hat for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Will he get it? Doubt it. Thanks to that other guy on the other side, Miles Brock, right now has been cooking. And let's not forget about Quincy Jenkins from Alabama with the Black Knights, who's been having a lot of success. And they're going for it on 4th down. Last time they bombed it. They don't got the distance to do that here. And that ball is incomplete. Sails too high. Coverage too good. And it's a turnover on downs. Almost thought he was going to get sacked again there. And Ross Deerdorf, what a game he has had. 5 catches, 107 yards. Those 2 touchdowns were great. Of course, his last one was immaculate. I formation. And they'll run. Trey Worsley will be in the backfield for a loss of a yard. Bunch look to the right side. Justin Jones in the gun. Try to start off with a run. Didn't work out. Here they go looking to pass. Usually where it's scary. If they'll just get right back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. And you can kind of see the more conservative offensive play calling by the Celtic Tigers. They're just looking to try to run this time down. And they got a great cushion right now. And Justin Jones fires a 1st down to Matt Nayani. 310 passing yards in 3 touchdowns. He's reading this defense like an encyclopedia, like a maintenance manual. Oh, man, good run. Almost looked like they were going to have him in the backfield. Somehow managed to get 2 out of that. Not the best of gains, but made something out of nothing. Almost got a free play there. And Trey Worsley fight his way through for a 5-yard gain. 3rd and 3. And this is where the Dreadnoughts have just not been able to stop the Celtic Tigers today. 3rd downs. And they are lucky that that trajectory on that ball was too low to get past the line, because that would have been another conversion. But it's 4th down. So they get the stop, and they'll force the punt. Good space to work with here. And down at the 37 minutes and 38 seconds left in this ball game. The Celtic Tigers have came in the fortress and blew it up like Battleship. Let's see if they can kind of cut this deficit down. Almost intercepted. Maury Williams had it right there in his hand. That's 3 interceptions that could have been thrown at this point. Owen Jack, man, he's just trying his best to try to find a way to zip in a pass and make a play and just cannot just squeeze it in where he wants right now. 3rd and 6. Oh, man, got a pancake. Pressure's coming. And great effort. Will get the first down. Demore Williams does make the open field tackle. When Jack fires over the middle of the field, great defense. These guys are strapping, man. Absolutely strapping. As Mahmoud Ajalani there just came up with the interception. Another dangerous pass. 4-yard gain for Perkins. Empty set for Owen Jack. He just wants to get one more point on the board. Pressure's coming off a blitz. And there it is. Looks like it might be a touchdown. He's going to be taken down at the 5. Michael Simmons running down the right sideline. Wide open. Looks like they're going to lose a player, though, as McFarland is gone. He'll most likely sit out the rest of this game. Hopefully it's nothing serious. They'll sideline him moving forward. Weak eye formation. They'll run a counter. Ooh, stuffed by DeSalis there. Seeing these backup linebackers coming in and make big plays. Actually impressed by the Celtic Tigers backup unit with DeSalis and Fisher Owens coming in here and making the plays that they have. And Perkins almost ran in there for his 2nd touchdown of the game. And he got one before. I'd say give it to him again. He's not checked in the backfield, though. This is Kirby Britt. He will not give Kirby the ball. This ball is deflected at the line. Carmody came back on him with that one. And it's 4th down. Might as well go for it. He got Perkins in the backfield this time. Trying to make the right adjustment. Look at the pass. And he sacks. Wow. What a defensive stand by the Celtic Tigers, as that is a big play made there by Harvey Stevens. Turnover on downs. Pig number 91 out there. Bam! Yeah, this is as tough as outing you can have in front of your own crowd. Trey Worsley try to cut back. Gets back to the line. Getting out the best of averages. Got 65 yards on 20 carries, so they at least fed him. Dreadnoughts done a good job keeping him contained. He did give up a rushing touchdown, but again, this has been most of what the outcomes has been for him running the rock. Under 3 minutes left to go in this ball game. 3rd and 9. They're most likely going to look to run it here. No need to pass it. There goes Worsley for the first down. That's going to help out the average. 80 yards now. One more play before the 2-minute warning. And gets back to the line of scrimmage. Roman Morrison's got the tackle. And there it is. 2-minute warning has struck. And the Celtic Tigers came in here and dominated, man. What a performance by their offense. And honestly, I would say great performance by their defense, too. Even with a key piece lost in Michael Frié, they were able to get it done. Backup linebacker stepped up big time. Also some missed opportunities. I mean, not too many for the Dreadnoughts. So, I mean, it definitely was just good defense, good offense, all-around play by the Celtic Tigers. And we've seen the Dreadnoughts have these moments throughout this season. They've been, you know, a great year right now. I mean, they're going to drop to 8-4. But the times that they have lost games, most of the time those lost games were pretty bad. Punt this one off. Take it from about the 41, 42-yard line. 35 seconds left to go as Owen Jack looks to see with 3 timeouts, hey, can we get something on the board, not lose by 24 points here? I say throw it up to 11. Worked last time. They got him on a hitch route. I don't know about that. Outside breaking route for Cam Perkins, and it looks like they're even giving up on the points. They're not even now they want to call a timeout? Wow, wasted 12 seconds. Wasted 12 seconds to finally say, hey, let's call a timeout. 13 seconds remaining. Got 2 timeouts remaining. And then they call a draw. There goes a timeout. 9 seconds. Based off this formation, I don't know if they got any urgency to try to push the ball down the field for a big play. Wow, that's just flat out drop by Cam Perkins there on the screen. Where's Cam Jones at? Throw it up there. Here we go. And that's incomplete. Clock hits 0, and the Celtic Tigers put a whooping on the Dreadnoughts here in the Fortress. Final score 31-7. 24-point victory to improve their record to 7-5 on the season. And as for the Dreadnoughts, they will fall to 8-4, but still solid record. Playoff hopes definitely still alive. But man, how about that ARC East? It's getting crazy out there, man. The Bulldogs, the Bulls, Celtic Tigers, and Black Knights. That's been a wild division to watch. As we close this one out, Tuesday night of the RFL Week 13 doubleheader action comes to a close. Enjoyed calling this game for you guys. Your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the premier games. I'll have the graphic up here to load up for you guys, but make sure to check that out on social media. Again, sorry for the social media posts not being as frequent either, but again, y'all know what I got going on. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.